Well, our next guest is somebody who makes you do a double take or maybe a triple take when you hear about his credits. He is not only a busy surgeon specializing in kidney transplants, but he is the associate professor of medicine at Wayne State University, and he writes medical books, and he sings. Yes, he does sing. In fact, you could call him Dr. Yvan Silva, the singing surgeon. That's what we have been calling him this morning, and just to prove it can happen, here he is with his first recording. It's called Bridges.
I have crossed 1,000 bridges in my search for something real. There were great suspension bridges made like spider webs of steel. There were tiny wooden trestles and there were bridges made of stone. I have always been a stranger and I've always been alone. There's a bridge to tomorrow, there's a bridge from the past, there's a bridge made of sorrow that I pray will not last. There's a bridge made of colors in the sky above, and I think that there must be bridges made out of love. I can see her in the distance on the river's other shore, and her hands reach out in longing as my own have done before. And I call across to tell her where I believe the bridge must lie, and I'll find it, yes, I'll find it, if I search until I die. When the bridge is between us, we'll have nothing to say. We will run through the sunlight and I'll meet her halfway. There's a bridge made of colors in the sky high above, and I'm certain that somewhere there's a bridge made of love. Vou seguindo pela vida, esquecendo de você. Eu não quero mais a morte, tenho muito que viver. Vou querer amar de novo e se não der, não vou sofrer. Já não sonho, hoje faço com meu braço meu viver.
Dr. Silva, you ready to come over and join us now? Tell us about your tough career decision.
Good morning, Kathy.
Hi,
how are
sit
you?
right down with us. You were offered a record contract, I understand, at one time, and you turned it down to become a doctor instead.
Yes, I was. The decision wasn't really tough. I knew I was going to be a doctor anyway. And I enjoyed doing it. I had to turn the record contract down because I was in this country and I had a visa problem. So that made it much more easy, you see.
There was no decision then.
Yeah, and then I kept on working, just working, and it was fun.
Now, you recorded this at your birthday party.
Yeah, my wife Bonnie decided to have a surprise party for me, and we had it at a sound studio. I walked in, the music had all been laid on track by a friend named Buddy Budson, and there I was, making my record.
I have to ask a pointed question now, though, because I've had various and sundry reports, and I've read various and sundry things about your age. First I read 30, then someone told me 50, then I read 40. Can you tell us?
40.
Okay.
The big 40.
I thought you were Dorian Gray there for a while. I thought this guy couldn't be that. How far do you plan to take your singing now?
I'm going to make an album soon. I've been talking with Don Davis, who's a very fine producer. We're just starting to talk, but I want to make a serious album. new songs, new material.
What will that entail in terms of time?
Well, some doctors play golf for 4 hours a week, and some play tennis, and I'll go in a recording studio and do just that.
Will that be enough time to do?
No, I think it'll take much more, but the recordings I hope to make are head recordings, so I don't have to be live with the musicians all the time. I can go and put my voice on track after the music has been laid down. It won't take a whole lot of time, I don't think.
What kinds of songs do you hope to do?
I don't know. We're trying to conceptualize, you know, the type of song. I think that I'd like to do songs in both languages, in Portuguese and English, like bridges. Something new. I have a songwriter who's just written 2 songs for me, one called Acapulco Sun, with a little bit in Spanish, and we'll be making that this month in a studio in Detroit. So maybe that's the kind of song I like.
But you're going to continue, of course, to be a doctor and continue at Wayne State.
I have a good day job.
You certainly do. You do a lot of good moonlighting, too. And
Yeah, I have a good day
we
job,
certainly
sure.
enjoy your moonlighting, that is for sure.
Thank you very much.
Well, we want to thank you for being with us.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kat.